Meet me near the ruins of Falbaton Castle. After dark. Do not tell anyone.
You should be proud of all the...
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Anything to do with the Dark Arts should be avoided. It's too risky.
Anything to do with Salazar Slytherin is worth the risk.
I can't agree. And I'll not say a word more. I'm sorry.
I won't give up.
What were you and Ominis speaking about?
He's being ridiculous. Apparently Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here in Hogwarts. Ominis swears it was used for the Dark Arts, so he wants nothing to do with it. I reminded him that Anne needs a cure. This scriptorium could hold the answers we need.
The Dark Arts do pique my interest.
There's more to dark magic than people realize. The Gaunts know this. Better than most. Perhaps I've spoken out of turn. Ominis' family history is personal to him.
I'd like to know more about it if you wouldn't mind telling me. I won't repeat it.
Very well. But do keep this between us. Ominis learned dark magic from his parents. Are you familiar with the Cruciatus Curse?
What does the Cruciatus Curse do?
It's known as the Torture Curse. Crucio. It inflicts intense, excruciating pain on the victim. Apparently, his parents and older siblings had no qualms about casting it on muggles for sport. Ominis described the sound of the victim's cries as horrific, so the first time he was asked to cast it himself as a child, he couldn't bring himself to do it. As punishment, his family cast it on him. The anguish was so bad that when asked to cast it again, he relented. I have repeatedly assured Ominis that he did what he had to, but he still hasn't forgiven himself.
How horrible. Poor Ominis. He was only a child. He shouldn't blame himself.
After that incident, the rift between Ominis and his family only grew. That is until I came along. Every moment he isn't at Hogwarts, he's with us in Feldcroft. Ominis trusts me. And more often than not, he winds up listening to me. I'll remind him of that when I follow up about the scriptorium. Watch for my owl. I'll have news soon enough. I'll make Ominis understand. He'll change his mind.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Were you able to follow one of the Daedalian keys?
Hello, Nellie. Actually, I found all of the keys and opened my house chest.
Oh, wonderful. What did you find?
I found a rather interesting costume.
Brilliant. Whew. Well, thank you for solving that mystery for me. I always wondered what those keys would lead to.
Off on another adventure, are we?
There they are. She wasn't making it up. Well, we've come this far. Miss Willits is looking up about these butterflies.
Where did I set my traps? Lower Hogsfield or upper Hogsfield?
Look what we have here.
Defendo! Incendio! Accio! Confringo! Incendio! Levioso! Incendio! Confringo! Incendio! Confringo! Incendio! Accio! Confringo! Incendio! Potato! Stupefy! Levioso! Accio! Incendio! Revelio.
Now.
Accio! Confringo! Incendio! This looks intriguing. Accio! Incendio! Confringo! Levioso! Is that Amphibious wearing a woolen jumper? Potato! Stupid one! Incendio! Bardolph's woolen jumper. Sure, would want to know what really happened. Levioso! Incendio! Everything's all right now. This mentions Inferi, and something about it being Bardolph's turn next.
believe this. Revelio. Accio. Incendio. Confringo. Revelio. Revelio. An entry from Bardolph's journal. He overheard whispers, a plan, something to do with him.
I don't know what they think I'll see around here.
Suppose it's worth a look.
Revelio.
You've made Upper Hogsfield safer, and for that, I thank you. Thank you for passing through.
Madame Beaumont, I believe I have some news of your brother.
Bardolph? What do you know of my brother?
I regret to say that Bardolph had been turned into an Inferius, and I had to kill him.
What? But how could you possibly think that an Inferius was my brother Bardolph? That's absurd.
He was wearing a woolen jumper, hand-knitted.
No. No. This can't be.
I'm truly sorry. I wish it had been better news. I wish you well, Madame Beaumont.
What more could I have done? Oh, Bardolph! Bardolph, my dear, dear brother. My sincerest gratitude, you brave soul. Thank you for passing through. Oh, it's... The good you've done on behalf of the Upper Hogsfield residents, I thank you. Thank you for passing through.
It's not every day you meet a...
Revelio.
Mistake parting ways with me.
Sir, is everything all right?
How kind of you to ask. The name's Ackley Barnes. And no, it is not. I'm plotting a sort of revenge against my ex-business partner, a conniving fiend by the name of Alfred Lawley. He cut me out of our herbology supply business, just as we were getting started. I'll show him volatile.
That must have been frustrating for you.
Yes, it was. Terribly. I'm simply passionate about my work. Supercilious fool. He's passionate about things too, as I intend to remind him by relieving him of his prized possession, a venomous tentacula he's grown from a seedling that was to be the keystone of our business venture. I can't get anywhere near it with Ruth Singer watching me like an augury. Lawley's doing, no doubt. But no one would suspect a student.
I'll get the venomous tentacula for you.
Marvelous. Take as many herbology supplies as you like while you're in his cellar. All I ask is that you bring... Remember, I just need that venomous tentacula.
Mr. Barnes, about that venomous tentacula...
Bring it to me. That'll show my...
Glad you came.
Oh, please tell me you have an answer for me about the butterflies.
Proper day's work.
Hello, Sirona. I received your owl. How are you?
Hello, my friend. Did you ever find Lodgok?
I did, thank you. We had a good conversation. He sends you his best.
Glad to hear it. I shan't ask for details of your little chat, and I'll refrain from telling you to be careful yet again. But I hope you will be, whatever your plans.
Of course. Your owl mentioned you're needing my...
I do. I thought you might be just the person to do a favour for my friend Dorothy Sprott.
I've actually met Mrs. Sprottle. I recently spoke with her about her friend Claire Beaumont.
She's lovely. Her late husband Aidan was a friend of my father's. In fact, I'd stayed with Dot and Aidan the summers I waited tables here as a student. I've seen her a few times since Aidan passed, but the pub's been so busy lately, I've not been as attentive as I'd have liked. I wonder if you might pop in and see her. She may need some help collecting ingredients for her supply of Wiggenweld potion. And you could retrieve something of mine in the process. A box, full of old letters and such.
I'll try to go and see her when I can.
It would mean the world to me. And to Dora. Aidan was bringing the box of letters to me when he was taken ill. Dot can tell you where he might have dropped it. You'll find the hamlet just north of Hogsmeade. Please do give Dot my love. Still talk about you taking down that troll in the village circle.
Hello, Miss Willardsey.
Well, what happened? Did you find them?
They led me into the forest and revealed a treasure.
Oh, how lovely! I'm glad you were rewarded for your efforts. For now, I'm happy simply knowing that.
Upper Hogsfield. Now where to find Mrs. Sprottle? Nice to see you again, Mrs. Sprottle. Actually, Sirona Ryan asked if I'd come and see you.
Oh!
She thought you might need help collecting ingredients for your Wiggenweld potion.
And she's correct. My darling Aidan used to collect...
I'm sorry for your loss, Mrs. Sprottle.
If you wouldn't mind gathering some hawk clumps for me...
Believe it or not, I have some with me.
Oh!
Sirona also mentioned that Mr. Sprottle was bringing her...
Indeed he was. I'd almost forgotten. I stumbled upon it just before Aidan died. He was hurt. Aidan took ill when he was collecting hawk clumps on his... The cavern is in the hills just southwest of our hamlet. You can gather hawk clumps and...
Thank you, Mrs. Sprottle.
Thank...
I find the rarest beasts in the forest, I do.
You're lucky if you find...
Accio! Levioso! Accio!
If I wanted this little excitement, I'd have a job at a bank.
Revelio!
Dull tasks.
This must be the cavern Mrs. Sprout. Levioso! Incendio! Protego!
I'm scared of heights! Release me!
Accio! Incendio! Levioso! The beasts around here. Clumps to Mrs. Sprottle, but I still need to visit the cave to find Sirona's box of letters. Perhaps I'll find... Better have a look around. See about the Hawkclumps and the box of letters. Confringo! That's all the Hawkclumps for now. Mrs. Sprottle should be pleased. Confringo! Incendio! Incendio! Revelio. Either I'll have to fight that troll, or we'll work together. Compulso! Glacius! Defendo! Stupefy! Arresto Momentum! Stupefy. Capalso. Glacius. Defender. Arresto Momentum. Stupefy. Depulso. Defender. Arresto Momentum. Glacius. Protego. Stupefy. Glacius. Depulso. Stupefy. Arresto Momentum. Glacius. Defender. Protego. Stupefy. Capalso. Glacius. Stupefy. Defender. Arresto Momentum. Stupefy. Glacius. Depulso. Should think they felt that in London. Revelio. 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 Confringo. Revelio. This must be Sirona's box of letters. I should take this box of letters to Sirona. She'll be glad to have it back. I think that's everything. Sirona will be glad to have this back. Revelio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Hello, Sirona. I have good news.
Oh, thank you. I knew you were the one to ask.
I wondered about some of the letters in the box.
Of course. It appears most of the letters were from fellow students.
One of the letters mentions Quidditch practice. Did you play?
I did. Was the Ravenclaw Seeker for 3 years. Oh, Merlin's beard. I adore Quidditch. Nothing like the feeling of catching the golden snitch when your team's down by 140 points. I'll never forgive Professor Black for cancelling it this year. I missed cheering for Ravenclaw. We could have cheered them on together.
I saw a letter from someone named Mirabelle. Is that Professor Garlick?
It is. Still one of my dearest friends. I know she wouldn't mind you having seen that letter. She and I are of a similar mind, especially when it comes to young people. We believe experience to be an invaluable teacher. To borrow a phrase from Mirabelle, it's a joy to see anyone blossom, but particularly one who doubted they ever would.
I spotted a letter from you to Mrs. Sprottle. You two seem to have a lot of fun together.
We do. She taught me so much during my summers with her and Aidan. I shall be the first to admit that adolescents aren't always the easiest to understand. And not everyone was as kind to me as the Sprottles. But the depth of their kindness, and that of so many of my friends, got me through some challenging times, to put it mildly.
I'm glad I could be of help. Mrs. Sprottle sends her best.
Don't know what I'd have done without her and Aidan. Thank you, again, for helping her, and for returning this box of letters. It's nice to reflect on good memories.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio. This must be it. This must be the cellar. Now to find that venomous tentacula. Better not let Mr. Lawley see me. Revelio. Alohomora. Where is that venomous tentacula? Revelio. Confringo. Levioso. Accio. Confringo. Incendio. Protego. Accio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Now that I have the venomous tentacula, I should return to Mr. Barnes. Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
Completed that errand for me yet?
Hello, Mr. Barnes.
Ha! Wish I could see Lawley's face when he realized... Well done. I'll take it.
Of course. Glad...
I shall make an ocean of galleons, and Lawley's business will be sunk. Here's a little something for your next trip to Zonko's. Oh, to see the look on Lawley's face the next time he wanders down to his cellar.
Revelio. Revelio.
Glad Clementine's finally lost her obsession with those infernal butterflies.
Hello there. Please, come in. Let me know if you need help finding it.
Hello. And how would one like to be styled today?
Revelio. Hello.
Oh, come in. Come in. Welcome to Madame Snelling's Tress. I'm sure I've no need to introduce myself. They used to call me Snelly. Oh, Snelly, why aren't you studying to be an aura? But I showed them. They're stuck in the But look at you. Look at you. I can certainly see why you paid me a visit. Looking for a change, are we?
Why not, I say?
Some are going for that muggle. But you won't find poisons here. No need. Why don't you spend a moment choosing how you'd like to look?
What services do you offer?
You can stop by any time.
Revelio. Reparo. Revelio. Mine now, demiguise. Revelio. 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 Revelio.
One in beasts.
Revelio. Aloha Mora.
Resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be...
Oh, my dear Biscuit.
Hello? Is something the matter?
Most decidedly, yes. My precious mooncalf, Biscuit. I tried to fight back, but I was no match.
I'm sorry about your mooncalf, Mr.
Garnuff. Just Garnuff. I'm only one goblin. Not a particular... Oh, my poor Biscuit.
I'll keep an eye out for your mooncalf, Garniff.
Oh, how kind. If you do see her and can bring her safely home to me, do keep an eye out for her, and be careful out there. Poachers are an unscrupulous lot.
I should try and rescue Garniff's mooncalf. Sounds as if I'd need to head north to find those poachers.
Come on inside. Oh, watch yourself, though. Let's have you leave here alive.
Hello.
Oh, hello. Whew. Sorry I'm in a bit of a tizzy. I was just scolding some of the plants for spitting and nipping. I suppose it's my own fault for... By the way, Beatrice Green is the name, but you may address me as Madam Green. Welcome to Dogweed and Deathcap. Oh, if there wasn't the constant demand for antidotes. Except, of course, for curses. And, well, if you've been... Mind you don't knock the mandrakes. Oh, if there's an uproot...
What do you have for sale?
Good for you, getting all those foul goblins a-hiding. Oh, I'm always thrilled when a young one makes a wise purchase. I can tell you'll go far. But your things will be safe with me, until they're sold. Then you'll have to make do with money. Doors always open. You be sure to stop by.
Revelio.
You can't stop singing your praises in Brockborough.
Lumos. Lumos!
You're a force to be reckoned with, aren't you? Scaring all the goblins away.
Lumos. Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade? Accio. Lumos. Lumos. Reparo. Lumos.
I haven't fed them yet. You're a force to be reckoned with, aren't you? Scaring all the goblins away. Doors always open. You be sure to stop by soon.
It's a good thing we have auras, is all I'm saying.
Accio. Assignment's all finished. Protego! Accio! Incendio! Confringo! Accio! Incendio! Confringo!
Wonderful to see you again.
I've completed my assignments, Professor.
Pleased to hear it. Professor Weasley will be too. I'll be sure to let her know how well you're coming along.
Thank you, Professor.
Professor Hecat tells me she taught you Levioso, so you should be ready for a more advanced levitation charm. Wingardium Leviosa requires a bit of concentration and a nice, graceful wand movement. Let's see you try your hand at it. When executed correctly, you should be able to pick up boulders as though they were sprigs of sneezewort.
Professor, I was wondering where you're from. What's your background?
Oh, how nice of you to ask. Well, let's see. I grew up in London, right on the Thames.
That sounds lovely. All the sights and bustle of a city.
To some, yes. I used to dream of living in the country, but it wasn't until I came to Hogwarts that I felt truly at home. Mind you, it did take some time, and whilst it is my fervent hope that each student eventually feels as at home here as I do, it is not always the case.
I suppose that makes sense.
Well, we each bloom differently, don't we? Some of us, like Devil's Snare, thrive in the shadows, whilst others crave the attention of a bouncing bulb. And we each grow and thrive according to our own plan. Oh, I was terribly nervous when I arrived at the castle. You see, as a child, I knew nothing of witches or wizards. You can imagine how astonished I was to receive my letter from Hogwarts. I spent a good deal of time alone in either the greenhouse or the library my first days here.
It does take a while to adjust to being here.
Precisely, and I was remarkably fortunate. In fact, a 7th year took me under her wing during those first days. She remains one of my dearest friends.
Was it Sirona Ryan?
It was indeed. How on earth did you know that?
Sirona has been a good friend to me as well. In fact, I retrieved a box of letters from Mrs. Sprottle for her.
Oh, darling Mrs. Sprottle. She was always astonished I knew as much magic as I did, being Muggle-born. I dare say you'll find that the friends you make here at Hogwarts will last a lifetime. Now, I'd best get to my recent delivery from the Magic Neep. Mr. Teasdale promised me quite an assortment of seeds this week. Lovely to see you.
Wingardium Leviosa.
You're a natural.
Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio.
didn't hear anything.
She was humming again.
Oh, that's why you were so bothered.
Of course I was bothered.
Can I help you?
I believe you can. I'm Sophronia, by the way, and I need help from someone who's at least a 5th year. Are you familiar with Herodiana Byrne? Don't answer that. Of course you're not. No one seems to know of her but me. She's only the single greatest Depulso master of all time, even taught at Hogwarts, briefly.
How interesting. I'm amazed I've never heard of her.
I often read about great witches in my limited free time. There are many. Whilst reading about her, I learned that she built a secret Depulso training room here at Hogwarts. But in typical clever Herodiana fashion, one cannot access it unless one knows Depulso, which of course...
And you're a 3rd year, so...
Quick one, aren't you? According to what I've read, her signature outfit may still be there. I would love to see it. Would you get Herodiana's signature outfit and show it to me?
If you tell me where to go, I'll see what I can do about it.
Simply go to the Hall of Herodiana. It's at the base. There, you'll find a series of Depulso puzzles concealing pieces of Herodiana's ensemble. I can't wait to see Herodiana's famous ensemble. Perhaps I'll make myself a copy.
Suppose I should look for that secret hall Sophronia told me about. It does sound interesting.
Revelio. Revelio. Accio. Depulso. Revelio.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
How would you like to learn the knockback jinx Flipendo? Once you've completed the necessary tasks, come and find me in the greenhouse.
And your reading is the dragon. That's exciting, I suppose. Perhaps you're due for an adventure.
Ladies.
Professor Shah.
Astronomy is not divination. You won't find the mysteries of the cosmos charted out on your palms or at the bottom of your teacups. Alas, the heavens remain hazy to the starry-eyed. Now, if you were to devote yourselves to persistent and painstaking observation, you just might catch a glimpse. With that in mind, please take your telescopes. Tonight we will be on the observation deck. Still don't have your own? You can't be the new student forever, you know. You can share with Mr. Takar.
Here, I can adjust that for you.
No, bring it into focus on your own. Now, I expect all of you to put in your stargazing hours outside of class. Is that clear?
But, Professor, it's freezing out.
Mere cold didn't stop the great stargazers of the past. Look only to the astronomy tables they erected throughout the Highlands from which they gazed millennia ago on the very self-same stars above us. Is that clear? Dismissed.
Hello again. Brilliant class, wasn't it? I prefer astronomy over potions, don't you? Of course, we Ravenclaws tend to do well in any class.
Oh, hello, Amit. Nice to see you again.
Did I hear Professor Shaw say that you don't have your own telescope? I have a spare one you could borrow for the rest of term.
I can't do that, Amit. You might need it.
No, really, you can. And I won't. It's my old one. I finally got my hands on the new Celestia Contemplar. You've heard of it, I assume? I mean, of course you have. It's only the pinnacle of all personal stargazing implements. But my old model's not too shabby either. Goblin-cut glass, first-rate optical enchantments. Hate to think such a fine instrument is just collecting dust.
Well, thank you, Amit.
Think nothing of it. Anyway, the telescope's in the storage room right underneath us. You can't miss it. I have some, reading to finish on the lower deck. Come find me there afterwards, and bring the telescope. There's something I want to talk to you about. Revelio.
A lot of good that did. How am I supposed to find Sirius when my hands are too cold to use a telescope?
Professor Shah's just about as cold and distant as the bloody stars she wants us to chart. Ugh, not how I wanted to spend my evening.
This was his old telescope. Looks practically brand new.
Incendio. Revelio.
A pristine...
Professor Shah, I'm interested in learning more about it.
It is increasingly rare to find. But if you truly desire to chart the courses of the cosmos, we ourselves are not unlike blank star charts, you know? Empty canvases waiting.
Am I right in thinking you are unimpressed by divination?
Of the many other so-called disciplines taught here, divination is perhaps the most feeble, especially in its nonsensical practice of astrology. Do not confuse astronomy and astrology. One is concerned with mysteries stellar and lunar, the other is mere lunacy.
You mentioned astronomy tables earlier, in class. What were you talking about?
Long ago, devotees of the astral arts set up stone slabs across the countryside. They are ideal for studying constellations near and far. For centuries, wizards made use of these astronomy tables for stargazing. Sadly, they have since become mere monuments to the intrepid intellectual pursuits of a bygone epoch.
Thank you, Professor. I look forward to stargazing.
I am glad to hear it. Should be a stellar night for it.
Revelio.
The perfect night for...
I have the telescope. It's nicer than I'd expected.
I would not offer a prospective stargazer a third-rate lunoscope. But there is, something else.
Yes, what is it?
You remember those astronomy tables Shaw was going on about? It just so happens I've been reading up on them a little myself. And it seems there may be one right here at Hogwarts. I believe we could use it to find hidden constellations.
And you need someone to help find it.
I do. Are you in? No one from the Gobstones Club will go with me. Said they'd rather get spit at by a stone than... Well, they are cowards. Let us get moving while the stars are still out. I'll show you how to use that telescope once we get there. I promise.
No need to convince me. Let's get going.
Brilliant. You won't regret it. Shall we? The table is on a castle wall ahead. Look for a stone platform, something that doesn't quite belong. We'll know it when we see it. Onwards we go then. Some say the locations of the tables were originally marked by centaurs for ritual stargazing. It is nice having a fellow stargazer to explore with.
Happy to be here. It is good to leave the classroom now and then.
It's not that creepy out here at night, is it? The Gobstones Club are cowards. Here I am, charging ahead. Why don't you lead the way?
If you're sure. Revelio.
A little foreboding.
A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about.
Oh, of course. It's just not as tidy as I expected.
Amit, could I ask you something?
Oh, certainly.
Where precisely is the table we're looking for?
According to an old astronomer's chronicle I found in the library, it may be somewhere along the castle wall.
Why are you so fascinated with stars?
I mean, there is plenty to learn about a lot of subjects, but astronomy... They are forever discovering new moons and stars.
Actually, that's all I wanted to know.
Oh, very well then.
Revelio. Depulso. Revelio.
Oh, cobwebs. You don't think any spiders might be running about?
Oh no, not this close to school, Amit. Amit, could I ask you something?
Oh,
Why are you so
I mean, there is plenty to learn. There are...
Actually, that's all...
Oh.
Revelio.
The constellation should appear near the center of your view. As soon as you've lined up the telescope, we will be able to fill out our star chart. I was right about the tables. They really are gateways to the far stars, just as the book said. And your contribution was invaluable. Rest assured, you shall be credited in my memoirs one day.
Thank you, Amit. I look forward to reading them.
And I look forward to writing them. This is only the beginning. you will find more tables like this one throughout the grounds and forest, all beckoning to be discovered by a worthy astronomer. And if I have ever seen one, it's you. Oh, and about my old telescope, don't bother returning it. You should keep it.
That's quite generous. Thank you.
You are welcome. It has goblin-cut glass and a gobbledygook inscription. I'm practically fluent in gobbledygook, you know. It's all in the throat, really, gobbledygook, you know, and how you pronounce your R's. Anyway, glad our adventure was a success. I will see you soon. Never do get tired of seeing the astronomy tower at night.
Revelio.
Whoa. Ah.
Revelio.
Dick thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
Hello there. Come on in. Plenty to look at here. Nothing like finding just the right thing, is there? Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help.
I really should look into gillyweed, although I'd still need to swim.
Going for a swim?
Goodness, no. Though I'm beginning to think, can't very well be liaison to them.
You're a liaison to the merpeople.
I'm Nerida, by the way. Nerida Roberts. We didn't officially meet.
Yes, of course. Good to see you again.
And you.
You seem quite interested in merpeople.
I am. And they're as misunderstood and disregarded. I feel that if goblins and centaurs have liaison officers at the Ministry, then the merpeople should have one too.
I'm impressed. I think reaching out to the merpeople is a grand idea.
You do? Oh, thank you. Of course I haven't exactly done anything just yet. I tried telling them I couldn't swim, but I'm afraid that bit got lost in translation. Mermish really is tricky.
Well, I can swim and could help you if you'd like.
The last thing I want is for them to think... Now, if I'm not mistaken, I think you can dive down to their cave. I can't wait to hear about what you find. One day soon, I'll see for myself. I just know it.
Look at this place. Did the merpeople really leave Nerida an artifact? Lumos. Incendio. Confringo. Now then, I'll need you to come with me. Now for the rest of you. Lumos. Lumos. What do we have in here, then? Nerida will be happy about this. Your gift from the merpeople was exactly where they said it would be.
Oh, that's wonderful news. I was so worried I'd left it too long and they'd seen it as a slight. Our relationship with them is already so tenuous.
Then I'm glad we helped to foster some healthy diplomatic relations.
Merlin's beard. It's marvelous. I'm going to show it to everyone, including the Ministry. Should I hand deliver it or send by owl? Thank you again so much. You may have just helped improve relations between wizard kind and merpeople for decades to come. I can't wait to study this.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Revelio.
Crossed Wands was...
Poachers? Garnet was right then. I'd better be careful.
Accio! Incendio! Confringo!
Confringo!
Protego!
You dodged enough.
Stupefy!
Peace.
Accio! Incendio! Confringo!
Get over here!
Confringo! Incendio! Levioso! Compulso! Confringo! Revelio. Alohomora.
Now then, which one of you is Biscuit? There. I'm not going to hurt you. Everything's all right now. All right, Biscuit. Let's get you back to Garniff, shall we? Settle yourself. I mean you no harm.
Don't you fret, Biscuit. I shall sort something.
Garniff, I've rescued Biscuit.
You have? Oh, is she hurt? Was she frightened? Are you all right?
Biscuit is fine, as am I. I was able to rescue her without much incident.
Oh, mercy. Where poachers are concerned, I tend to expect the worst. I cannot wait to get her home. I so miss seeing her dance in the evenings. Such joy.
I'm glad she's safe now. I'm sure she'll be happy to go home.
Oh, that is a great weight off my mind. Oh, my sweet little biscuit. My wise, noble mooncalf. And here is your reward, of course. Well deserved. As I said before, you have restored my faith in wizard kind. You've restored at least a modicum of my faith in wizard kind. Biscuit and I can't thank you enough.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented Floo power.
I've finished the activities you assigned me, Professor Gull.
Wonderful. I hope you gained a greater appreciation for the flora. Just yesterday, I spent hours pruning my self-fertilizing shrubs. Well, if there's one thing I love to see more than my plants thriving, it's one of my students doing the same. Now, ready to learn Flipendo? You will want to focus with this spell. Nothing as mortifying as knocking back a colleague when all you wanted to do was move a few pots. Wonderfully done! If you'd like to practice a bit more, you're welcome to do so here in the greenhouse. Just mind the plants, please.
Flipendo!
Look at that!
Glaciers! Defendo! Flipendo! Arresto momentum! Flipendo! Glaciers! Flipendo!
Now, where was I? Oh, yes. The greenhouse won't keep itself in order without a nudge from me.
Revelio. Aloha Mora.
If someone gets struck by a certain road, we do our thing here.
Revelio. What do we have here? A demiguise.
My, what a strike!
By Jarvis.
Accio. Confringo. Incendio. Levioso. Flipendo. Arresto momentum. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Lumos. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Descendo. Capulso. This must be the entrance to the Hall of Herodiana. The Hall of Herodiana. Better go inside and find those puzzles. Revelio. Now to see if Herodiana Byrne was as good as Sophronia said she was. Depulso. What's next? Accio. Depulsor. Accio. 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 I think I'm getting the hang of this now. Just one left. Revelio. See, a switch reset everything. Good to know. Accio. Depulsor. Accio.
Accio! Accio! Accio!
Accio! Revelio. 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 Accio.
That's the last of them. Seems I was a match for Herodiana Byrne after all. And this must be the last piece of Herodiana's ensemble. It is remarkable. No wonder Sophronia wants to see this.
Revelio.
Mine now, demi-guys.
Never
Revelio.
forget what that Hufflepuff girl said in 1421. What lovely stone. Glass, that is.
The headmaster shows no compassion. I deserve an...
Revelio.
Please do be mindful where you walk, won't you? Only if you step...
Revelio.
Don't get too cocky simply because you had one victory over Sallow. He never backs down from a fight.
Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
Now take care of yourself. One by your own fanged geranium.
What are you up to now?
My family has a lot of fun.
Revelio.
It's a race.
I tried a knee reverse. Found it rather boring.
It's a relief to finally have an answer as to why that is.
Revelio. Lumos.
If only.
Revelio. Lumos.
People are always fussing about them.
Sometimes the prefect sits next to me.
I haven't been called Puffskein Dunking once since you brought me that venomous tentacular leaf. I think I am actually braver.
Lumos. Lumos.
Do we really need to practice?
How does Garrett's subterranean concoction sound?
I miss playing gobstones on the kitchen.
Revelio. Revelio.
Some of us are tidier than others, though, aren't we?
Silence and attention shall soon be rewarded.
Revelio. Depulso. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
Don't tell me that's muggle fashion.
Revelio.
Always tell. So very drab.
Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
What do we have here? A demiguise. Mine now, demiguise.
Revelio. Hello, Mr. Moon.
Oh, greetings. Any luck removing some more of those demiguise statues?
I actually have some moons for you.
Dear me, you have been busy. Incredible. Thank you. You're ready for the final Alohomora lesson. With this knowledge, no lock shall ever stand in your way. You have done all I asked. I only wish I knew who put those statues everywhere in the first place. Alas. If you do find more, please feel free to remove them. You'll be doing your caretaker a huge service. And if I ever find out who the bully is behind this cruel trick, I shall let you know. Thank you once again for your assistance and tenacity. Now that you've mastered Alohomora, no lock is unbreakable. But do feel free to keep finding demiguise statues and removing those moons.
Accio! Flipendo! Revelio! Alohomora. Revelio. 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 Revelio.
Waking me up at all hours.
Capolso.
Many of these students, let me sleep.
Accio. Flipendo. Revelio.
Whoever played that note?
Revelio. Professor, do you have time?
I always have time for my students.
I wondered if I might ask how long you've been teaching.
Well, it's been what now? Time does fly because we have fun. Essential, in my opinion. An eager, positive, and
Some of the professors may not agree with your approach.
Well, each of us has our own style. Some in the teaching field believe that hard work, if one cannot fathom why some would expend energy on God.
And that's why you teach the way you do?
Precisely. I strive to be the sort of professor that...
Perhaps you wouldn't be who you are without...
Had I received a more tradition... Enough about my student days. You are here now.
I'll do my best, Professor.
You are most welcome.
Revelio. Sophronia, I solved all the puzzles in the Hall of Herodiana.
Incredible! Then you found Herodiana's outfit. May I see it?
Of course. Behold.
Oh, how grand! You'll look as majestic as Herodiana herself, the greatest Depulso master of all time. You're my second favorite hero!
Revelio. Revelio. Professor, do you have a moment? May I ask what
You may. My diet...
Oh, not at all, Professor.
Ah, that is good to hear. So often. Misperceptions frequently arise due to the confusion of astronomy. To answer your question, it was my dear sister who first sparked my interest. The two of us spent countless nights on our rooftop staring at the cosmos.
I'm not sure I follow, Professor.
My sister is a squib. Clever, hard-working, and generous, but a squib nonetheless. The only non-magical child born to our family in generations, poor thing. Although she manages exceptionally well.
It sounds as if she's a lovely person, and accomplished.
She is. And to her credit, while she was once disappointed not to attend Hogwarts, she has excelled in Muggle school. One of the first women, we suspect, to have attended Cambridge, well disguised at the time by our mother as a gentleman scholar. And as astronomy is one subject shared between the Muggle world and ours, she and I have been able to maintain that common interest. We still sneak up to a rooftop now and then to gaze upwards, courtesy of a levitation charm rather than a trellis nowadays.
Thank you for telling me about your sister, Professor.
I was glad to. It is good to be reminded of all that one can accomplish when one embraces who one is. Now off you go. I am sure you've a star chart to review somewhere.
Revelio. Revelio.
I suspect you are the one who has been interfering with a rather personal matter. The Demiguise statues and the moons contained therein were placed as they were for good reason. You should not meddle in the personal affairs of others.
I don't think Mr. Pemberton meant to use his own stationery. He knows something about those Demiguise moons. He's in Hogsmeade, apparently. Perhaps I shall pay him a visit.
Never leave me to worry like this.
Adelaide Oaks, isn't it? I received your owl.
Yes, I'm Adelaide Oaks. Oh dear. You see, my Uncle Roland is a metal trader who's quite well known in the goblin community. He normally sends me owls every week when he's on his business travels. In his last owl, he alluded to dealings with those radical goblins, Ranrock's loyalists. It's what with the troll attack on Hogsmeade and the rumours that goblins may have been involved. Well, should I be worried about my uncle, or am I overthinking this?
I think you're right to be concerned.
You're much more understanding than Professor Weasley. She heard I was going to look for him and forbade me from leaving the grounds. Could you try to find out for me?
I'll try and look into it for you, Adelaide.
In fact, in his last owl, he drew me a map of his next stop. I do hope you're able to find out where he is. Thank you. Oh, Uncle Roland, what have you got yourself into?
Revelio. Revelio. I hope Adelaide's Uncle Roland is all right. She seems very worried. Adelaide mentioned her uncle's camp may be near Brockborough, past the river. Revelio.
It's a relief to finally it was empty.
I wonder if they'll ever find
Revelio. Seems a pleasant enough little place. Aloha Mora. Revelio. Revelio.
You again for delivering those potions.
That crate of Chinese chomping cabbages is somewhere in this camp.
You're slippery.
Accio! Send it! Ringo! Lupendo! Glacius! Defendo! Arresto Momentum! Lupendo! Glacius! Lupendo! Protego! Nothing more than luck! Lupendo! Glacius! Defendo! Lupendo! Arresto Momentum! Stupefy! Flipendo! Glacius! Defendo! Protego! Revelio! Could it be a Merlin trial?
For as
Defendo!
the field is, I don't have much to do.
Confringo! Revelio! Aloha Mora! Professor Howard will never believe this. That's one crate in hand. I only need one more.
Revelio. Revelio. Depulso. Wingardium Leviosa. Reparo.
Haven't a clue why there's such a fuss.
Reparo. Revelio. Revelio. Reparo.
Not so tricky after all, Merlin. Going to hurt you. I'll look after you. Everything's all right now.
Flipendo. Glacius. Defendo. Protego.
Would you like me to put you down?
Incendio!
Flipendo. Glacius. Flipendo.
Never been so...
Flipendo! Defender! Glacius! Arresto momentum! Flipendo!
Confringo!
Glacius! Defender! Flipendo! Glacius! Flipendo! Glacius! Defender! Revelio! Flipendo! Glacius! Defender!
Confringo!
That ought to warm you up.
Flipendo! Glacius! Defender! Protego! Stupefy!
One less poacher in the wizarding world.
Revelio! Alohomora. Revelio.
Hello. Mind you, don't turn quick. If you're stuck with a Duraquil feather, it doesn't half hurt.
Hello.
Welcome to Brood and Peck. I'm Ellie Peck. And before you ask, I'm out of a Braxton hair. The lot of it was bought up by a trader in Ottery St. Catchpole. Made me take it in person, they did. No care that I had to shut the shop. Apparently had a bad experience with someone shipping them hair for my Wampus cat. Must have been someone from America, no doubt, because we don't even have them here. Anyway, what are you here for? Mooncalf fur? Duraquil feathers? Always have trouble collecting them myself as the bird keeps disappearing. Used to carry them in the shop, Duraquils, but people kept asking for their money back when they'd get home and the blasted things would be nowhere in sight.
I can imagine that would be rather frustrating.
There's worse. Trust me. Most of the suppliers of whooper feathers may as well be living in St. Mungo's. Not surprising, I suppose, the cry on those things. Oh, but such marvellous feathers. Almost worth going mad for.
Sounds like stocking your shelves comes with some hazard.
Truer words never spoken. Used to carry beasts themselves. Good business it was, but add it up. Not my fault if the little ones caught a flea of an easel. Ooh, you should have heard them. No. And I do like to make sure the beasts are safe and well cared for. Couldn't guarantee that with some of these prospective owners. Now, why don't you have a good look around? Stocks change all the time, and not just because they disappear. Always best to pop in whenever you can to get things before they run out.
Thank you, I will.
Take all the time you need.
What do you have for sale?
I don't mind selling things for certain clients. You know where to find me. I'll not mind seeing you here again. Consider yourself welcome.
Revelio. Revelio.
Apparently, she only uses.
Come on in and have a look around. No touching if you have sticky fingers. If I haven't said it before, it's a pleasure doing business with you. I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure to
Revelio.
whenever you're about.
Oh, my dear, you look simply glorious. Let me feel of that.
Aloha Mora. Revelio. Revelio. Accio. Flipendo. Defendo. Glacius. Arresto Momentum. Levioso. Accio. Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio.
Revelio. Flipendo. Revelio. Alohomora. Revelio. Revelio.
Settle yourself. I mean you no harm. There. I'm not going to hurt you.